Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and today we're going to be doing some Limited. More specifically, we're going to be playing some Sealed Core 2020. So, I'm going to be trying to do a Limited once a week kind of thing, because Limited's not actually my specialty. I wouldn't consider myself particularly good at it, although the last time we played Sealed, I believe I went like 6 or 7 wins, so I didn't do too badly, but my expertise isn't particularly in the limited side of things. So what I'd like to see from you guys is a lot of feedback in the comments section, mostly about my picks for cards that I'm putting in my deck. I don't think my play is necessarily things that have to be put into question, although of course I open that up to you guys nonetheless. But yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys what kind of deck you would build out of my card pool. Maybe if I'm undervaluing or overvaluing a card, I'd like to hear that in the comment section below. I just really want to improve my skill set when it comes to Limited. So we're going to be doing a once a week series, which is going to start with Sealed, and then next week I'll probably end up doing a best of one draft for, I think it's War of the Spark, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, War of the Spark, so we'll be doing that next week. But for now, we're just going to start with some Sealed Core Set 2020. So for the results on this one, I believe you need to go actually 6 wins to go completely free on it, because you need the 2,000 gems. However, I think the actual value comes back at around 3 or 4 wins, something like that, because we're getting 6 sealed packs, so we're opening about 9 packs for 2,000 gems, which I think is decent value. So I think it's about 3 or 4 wins to actually go even, air quotes, but to actually go free and unlimited, you need to go for about 6 wins. So anyway, let's not waste any time. Without further ado, let's buy some packs, shall we? Let's see what we've got. Alright, let's get opening 6 packs. So it should show us the rares and mythics we got, and hopefully they're going to be good. Ooh, they're not too bad, actually. Chandra is pretty disgusting, unless we're going up against elementals. That board wipe is pretty broken. Marauding Raptor, I guess, is not too great, although I don't know. If there's no Enrage, because this is built for a different set, so this is basically, I think it's unplayable. It makes Shifting Ceratops a 3-mana 5/4, which is fine, but you have to have them both in hand for that to be good. I really like the Drawn from Dreams and the Temple of Epiphany, and Steel Overseer can get quite out of hand as well, so I'm thinking maybe we're a blue-red deck, but I guess it depends entirely on the uncommons and commons. Yeah, I got 20 gems. Woo. Alright. So let's have a look at our blue and red pool, which I'm sure is quite depressing. Which one's better? The screen's, I guess, better. Alright, so our rares are going to be the Chandra and the Drawn from Dreams, so let's see if we can work with that. I'm thinking heavy removal, dig through for our bombs kind of deal. Look at that. Decent mana as well. 2 Risen Reefs. Ooh. I like the idea of actually splashing for that. We even have the Trailblazer. Maybe we can do an Elemental focus. Let's have a look at type equals Elemental. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's get some Risen Reefs, some Trailblazers. The Elemental, 3/4 for 5. Targets 2 more to cast. That seems good. Healer of the Glade is obviously an elemental that's quite nice. That's pretty good. We definitely want a Vorse Claw. Yeah, we got 8 creatures that are elementals out of 40. That seems cool. Alright. Where do we go from there then? So we don't have any removal. Our bombs are Chandra, Vorse Claw, and I guess you could count Risen Reef as a bomb as well. It's pretty sweet. Return target creature you control and each aura attached to that creature. Activate this only during your turn, so we could actually flicker our elementals as well, which is kind of cool, but not in response to removal, which is a shame. Only 1 miscreant makes that unplayable. One growth cycle, that's unplayable. I kind of like the Sedge Scorpion. I'm going to get the Sedge Scorpion in. 1/1 Death Toucher. Seems pretty good. Can't really complain with something like that. Have we got like Gift of Paradises or something that I could fix my mana a little bit better? Doesn't look like it. Thrashing Brontodon. Forgot that was in this set. It's good against artifacts and enchantments. It's nice to have at least one piece in there. And now I could actually run the Shifting Ceratops as well. Oh yeah, this is looking great. Pulsar Marasa. Sure, why not? Seems good. I think it's much better if you've got something like an Evolving Wilds to pull back, but can't complain with those results. How's Rabid Bite for removal? Vorse Claw is very good at removing. Elemental's good. Ceratops is good. This post-combat is good. This is fine. Yeah, I actually think Rabid Bite might be pretty decent removal. Have we got anything better, though? We can also give Flying to a creature. Flying Vorse Claw. Flying Ceratops. Flying Brawler. I think we'll probably be able to justify that. Counter a creature with Bone to Ash isn't too bad. Feels like we're trying to be a little bit aggressive. Whoa, what's this thing? That's a dinosaur? Looks like a sliver. 5/4 with Trample. When it dies, draw a card. Keep him tweaking his nipples. My god. This is a rude boy. He is a rude boy. Yeah, I could see it being run. So, bombs. We've got our bombs sorted. Removal, I think, is non-existent. We need to work on that a little bit, right? You could kind of call the Sedge Scorpion removal, but not really. Chandra's removal as well, but she's also a bomb. So we want to look at removal now. I think Rabid Bite looks to be the best that we've got available to us. 3 damage to target creature with flying. Could be okay. It's very situational though, right? I think I'd rather have the Rabid Bites. Really do like this Ripscale Predator though. 5 damage to a creature. If it would die, exile it. Sure. Seems good. We've got evasion covered because we got trample and we got flying. So it's really just filler. 12 creatures. It's not too bad. Ferocious Pup's okay. Centaur's okay. Gains flying. Activate this only if you control a creature with flying. I really do like the look at this card. It's pretty funny. Oh dear. Shock, maybe. A removal is a little weak. It really is. So maybe I am forced to do something like Airstrike. There's just situations where it's pretty dead, although I think most people, if they have a flyer in their card pool, they probably want to try and run one. It's whether or not flyers with 3 toughness are going to be the case. Because we have a Boreal Elemental with 4 toughness, but I could see a lot of flyers being less than that, of course. I'm going to try run the Airstrike. It might be incorrect. Definitely want to hear from you guys what you would do with this card pool as well. Really interested to hear that kind of stuff. 3 more cards, 12 creatures. I think we probably want more creatures, if I had to guess. Ringleader's bad. Predator might be okay, but I think we want some lower to the ground creatures, right? Let's go into this pile, and I want to look at my creatures. Actually, we're actually decent on early game threats. I say threats. Decent enough on early game cards, anyway. Maybe we'll go down up some coursers. And I'm also considering maybe this Bone to Ash as well. Just to catch the odd bomb creature threat. This is always going to see some use. So I could actually justify that, I think. What does this thing do? Equal to number of creatures you control. Create a soldier. That thing's sweet. I like it. It's too bad it's not in my colours. From there, what's our mana situation? We haven't actually looked at the colour stuff, have we? Yeah, I should probably have something like Steel Overseer. Diviner's Lockbox seems bad. Overseer is like a threat over time. I really enjoy Overseer. I'm going to try run it. And I think we'll try it like that. Let me know what you guys think of this card pool, what you would do differently with it. But I think we've got some decent bombs. We got Vorseclaw, Chandra. We got, I'm going to call Risen Reef a bomb, because it basically just goes off with elementals. It is ridiculous. Trailblazer has some really decent top end, pumps all of my elementals as well. It's pretty decent. We can get things back with the Pulsar Marassa. Removal seems a little weak. We've kind of got a little bit, if you could count. I'm going to count these sort of as removal, but these are definite removal. What else have we got? Yeah, most of our removal is just kind of sort of removal. You know? That might be the weak spot of the deck, honestly. Oh, we've also got Reduced to Ashes. That's maybe the weak spot. But, yeah. I'll give you guys a quick look of all of the other colours. Which is there. We got a Rune of Law. Interesting. God's Willing. In the black, we have Noxious Grasps. Murders is decent. Not actually that much removal in black either. Weirdly enough. So splashing there doesn't seem all that great. And then lands, we only have the Dismal Backwaters, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of this pool. Let me know what you would put into the deck instead. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about that, because I am kind of learning limited, so I'm probably making a few building mistakes during this. I don't really know the ratios that I should be going for. Maybe I have too many instants and sorceries in this deck. It's very likely, I guess, but a lot of the instants and sorceries are working to get back creatures, so I feel like it should be okay. But let me know what you think to the pool and whatnot. But without further ado, let's get into the games, and I'll see you there. Okay, we have Sedge Scorpion, and that's it. This feels like a mulligan. Yeah, it's probably too slow. This doesn't actually deals damage equal to its power. Actually, does this actually apply Death Touch? Target creature you control deals damage. Yeah, the creature deals the damage actually. So Sedge Scorpion with Rabid Bite is just hard removal. If I'm understanding the rules correctly, and I think I am. You know what? Let's do this. Sedge Scorpion ahoy, let's kill things. I believe that's how the rulings on that work, because the creature is the one dealing the damage, and Death Touch is a thing that applies to the creatures. Alright, goodbye, Rabid Bite. Risen Reef, pretty nice, actually. If we can make that work. Alright, Sedgy boy. Let's go. Any creature my opponent plays is pretty dead. More green. I didn't actually look at the balance on my mana. It might have needed changing, actually. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just fine. And we draw something that's not a green source. Next turn, that'd be nice. Or a castable card. I should be very clear that I do actually want castable cards. Otherwise, you end up with a Chandra Awakened Inferno in your hand, ready to be duressed by the player who's running it. Yeah, I think my opponent's afraid to play any creatures right now until they can answer this Sedge Scorpion, so yeah, we get some decent removal out of them. Healer of the Glade. You see, I don't really want to play that, because I want a Risen Reef. I think I'll hold it. It's a little bit of a greedy play, but I'm only putting a 1-2 down, so I don't know. I don't think I'm missing out on that. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll pass. We just need any land now. Well, except for that temple. I guess I should be very clear. That temple or the other tap land. Definitely don't want those. Although I guess I kind of do. Because it's both blue and red. It's a weird one. Oh, please. I'd like just red sauce, red sauce. Alright. Progress is being made. We get to have ourselves a 5-4 with trample, and when it dies we get to draw a card. Pretty good. We've slowed down our opponent. This does have protection from green, which is unfortunate. But I think I'm fine with that. Opponent equipping up the Marauder's Axe by the looks of things. No? Suspicious. Just getting in for one. Why would you not equip this? Let's find out. Pump spell, I guess. Or does this thing do a thing? Discard a card. Ah, giving it death touch. Sure. Now I get to draw a card, and if I get my red sauce, I'm in a really good spot. Get reduced to ashes. It's not too bad. I think we go for the Steel Overseer here. If I can get that going, that's going to be pretty good. This thing, creatures your opponents control, I can't put counters on them, so I should probably have just straight up Rabid Bited that. But I'll do it next turn. That's a Dagron. I maybe should have Rabid Bited it, but at the same time, if it turns out that I actually get my red sauce, then Chandra's -3 is looking pretty good. It doesn't kill the Buccaneer, but she stays on 1 anyway. As a Trailblazer. Okay, so I could... I definitely want to fight the Rabid Beetle. Oh, it's protection from green. I can't. Ha. Good point, me. Thanks, me, for taking notice. I guess I'll maybe just Trailblazer and... I think maybe it's the reduce to ashes on the Rapacious Dragon. Maybe it's the Buccaneer, actually. Yeah, it might be the Buccaneer, because Chandra again can minus and kill the dragon. I want to get rid of the thing that won't die to Chandra's -3. And I'll just trade off the Blight Beetle. I'm fine with just a normal trade, if it comes to it. Saves me on life, right? Whenever you lose life for the first time, put a counter on it. Well. That's a card. I think we're equipping. Yup. Now the minus doesn't look particularly good there. I guess I have the -4 available to me though. Come on, mana, fix yourself. Nope. Well, we can do Trailblazer, Healer, because it looks like that Risen Reef's never happening. So, yeah, there's that. Next turn I can kill the Rapacious Dragon with an activation on Trailblazer into Rabid Bite. Maybe even do it on the War Chief, I'm not entirely sure. Again, in case we get the minus on Chandra, I might be getting greedy though, because it does actually like threaten lethal. So yeah, we want to block there. And there's the red. Okay, well, activate this. Make this fight this. And then no attacks. Now we get to minus. The War Chief keeps around, but so do our elementals. Or one of our elementals. None of our elementals. Ugh. Yeah, mana screwed us over, but we knew that going in. We knew this was going to be the deal. We got blue. Makes it 3-4. -4 goes to 2. We're just losing Chandra that way as well. I can't play both the Boreal Elemental and the Risen Reef because I don't have double blue. I lose to removal with this line. This line I lose Chandra and they keep the War Chief, which is exactly the problem I'm already in. That this War Chief is just a little too big. I think I may be on chump block duty. If I'm on chump block duty, I should just use Risen Reef, right? Drawn from Dreams is uncastable. I'm going to look at my basics after this game, because I think they may be a little bit off balance. I should have checked them, but I kind of trusted the game to do it for me. That was a mistake. Yep, chump block. And now I just don't think we do have an answer. Reckless Airstrike. Kills the Marauder's Axe. That means that I can play Elemental to chump block. So we bought ourselves a turn. Maybe. Again, we'd just lose to removal again. Or a pump spell now. Yep. Died to an X4. Couldn't push past. Oh, please. Oh, please give me answers.
Started a sizzle and see if you make it to the inferno.
Would have been nice.
Check out these fireworks.
Couldn't make it happen. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, we've got Swiftwater Cliffs and a Forest, and we've even got the Risen Reef into Trailblazer. This looks sweet. I'm all for this hand. We get to go Surface Charge instead of the Trailblazer, which means we can be a little bit more greedy with the Risen Reef. Get some decent card draw. Hopefully get the double blue for the Drawn from Dreams, and then we can start looking for some absolute bombs of cards. Yeah, I like this. So I actually went into the deck builder and tweaked the mana a little bit. Ooh, another temple. Tweaked the mana a little bit. I ended up going down one forest because I think it was 7, 4, and 4, something like that for our basics. And I didn't really think that our early game needed the 7 forests, to be honest. So ended up going down those a little bit. I could maybe see myself going Temple of Epiphany there instead of the Zephyr's Charge, because of course it's not absolutely necessary that that's in play, but I don't know. I like the idea of permanence being around, and giving flying to stuff is relevant, I guess. Brontodon for the hammer's pretty good. Also a decent attacker and blocker. Not through a Sedge Scorpion though, unfortunately, but I'm sure we can find an answer to that eventually. Renowned Weaponsmith. Alright. Well, if they can get the Heart Piercer Bow or the Vial of Dragonfire, they can kill Risen Reef, so that's awkward. It costs them 1. They can't really activate it, so I could actually go with my Drawn from Dreams 2 out of the 7 cards I get to put into my hand. I almost feel like I should wait until after I've done all of my elemental cycling, just so that we have a better understanding of what cards are in my deck at the end. Let's get down the Steel Overseer as well, which we can have slowly grow over time. Alright, I'm really loving where we are right now. We can do Temple, we can either play the Shifting Ceratops, or we can draw on from Dreams. I want to get right up to 6 mana and get our deck low enough that maybe this is almost guaranteed to hit Chandra Awakened Inferno, because I think that'll be pretty brutal. Frostlinks. Okay. Taps down the Overseer and stops it growing. Fair. And a Bag of Holding. Ooh. It's pretty good. Okay. Well, I'm going to... I do kind of want to kill the Bag of Holding. The looting is quite powerful, but I feel like we're in a really good spot right now where I don't have to worry too much about that. Once we're at 6 mana, we can activate the Trailblazer and turn it into a 4/4, is that right? Each elemental, yeah, so it counts itself. So I can do Temple of Epiphany. Healer is just a redraw, so I'm just going to take the redraw. And then we get to play Shifting Ceratops, which is pretty sweet. Lots of really powerful threats in play right now. Unfortunately, they have a Sedge Scorpion, which we do need an answer to. We can Rabid Bite it if we draw that. I'd rather not use, like, Reduce to Ashes, but I guess if the option's available, we'll have to go for it. Sedge Scorpion's really powerful, though. Alright, Gift. No land drop for them. And no attacks for them either by the looks of it. So, we get our Healer of the Glade, which is a redraw thanks to Risen Reef. Good stuff. Gain 3. I think we're in a really good spot here, because now I can attack for 5 every turn in the air. We just ramped. So I'm going to give the Ceratops... Oh, it's got protection from blue. Never mind. Well, in that case, I guess I should just get in with the Trailblazer. Forgot. Protection actually swings both ways, guys. We got the End Step Overseer. I could cut them off of mana with the Brontodon. I'm actually not against that. It looks like they're maybe struggling with mana because they skipped their land drop to play Gift of Paradise, so I'm just going to straight up murder that. And I'm going to go under the assumption that they needed that mana. They might take the entire turn to loot with the Bag of Holding now. And we'll pass it up. I can start swinging in with, like, Healer of the Glade, I guess. Trailblazer with Flying's looking pretty decent. Alright, they loot. Oh, this is abilities as well. It is abilities. That's good. Thicket Crasher. Would have loved that in my deck. Thicket Crasher's pretty good. Gives Trample to my Trailblazer. But yeah, we're just really set up to Chandra our opponent here, and it's going to be great. Winged Words, draws 2. So they pass, and we stick a counter on our Overseer. Overseer, very nice if you've got other artifacts, but honestly, just really fine by itself. Alright, let's go dig in. Let's see what we can find. There's Chandra. We definitely want Chandra. I guess we could take the Healer, because it's basically a redraw as well. Also, Pulse isn't bad. Pulse is good, since we'll be trading off a creature with the Sedge Scorpion here. You just get it back, and then we can start attacking in without any troubles. Also, Silverback Shaman's very nice. Are any of my creatures that worth getting back? They kind of are, really, aren't they? We could also get Healer, which is the redraw. I think I'll go for the redraw. I have a nice elemental swing next turn, which Overseer can survive and Ceratops can survive the minus. So maybe Healer just shows me some more good stuff. Extra mana. Yeah, sure. And now I get to give flying to one of my creatures. Which is just going to be this Trailblazer, I think. Alright. Swing for 2. Opponent gets the loot. See if they find their land drops. They put the land in the underneath the back. Interesting. Alright. Is there any sense in holding my lands? Unknown purposes is one reason. Other than that, not really. 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll hold it. Having one card in hand is always quite nice for bluffing purposes. Alright, so what we want to see here is no X4s or no elementals. That's our best thing to see. Because it's just a sweet, sweet board wipe at that point. It looks like we're going for that sweet, sweet board wipe. Because our opponent can't counter Chandra. And this probably gets them to scoop. Alright, so turn this into a 4-4, because it isn't an elemental, so it is under the effect of this -3. Even got a Lavakin Brawler as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, so a 1-1. I'll take it. 400 gems, 300 packs. Oh my god, 3 packs. Not too bad. We want to get to around 3 or 4. That'll be where I'm happy with my results. Because I'm not actually the biggest expert on sealed or limited in general. So just an average result is all I'm really looking for. But anything higher than that, of course, I'll be happy with. Alright, let's go for the next game. Okay, we have a 2-lander healer. Can't really cast the Trailblazer. Oh, I don't... After the first game getting colour screwed, I'm not really sure I can take this hand. It looks so good. If the mana supported it, like if that blue source was a red source, I think I would keep this, but... Yeah, I don't think I can justify it. Let's mulligan it. And yep, we're going to keep this one. Gonna get rid of the Bone to Ash because we can't cast it. And yeah, I just don't think it's going to be good in the early game anyway. Let's go Sedge Scorpion. I want to lead off with the creature that's not an elemental, just in case we get ourselves one of our Risen Reefs. We do need a blue source. Good stuff. Alright. I think I will throw down the healer though. Without a guarantee that I'm going to see my Risen Reef. I don't really want to lose out on damage. 2 per turn, here we go. 10-turn clock, watch out. Alright, I don't really want to show them the red source just yet, that doesn't actually serve me anything. So let's just hit for 2. The double blue though makes people think of counter magic and maybe makes them not want to play what they want. Anticipate, oh that's in this format, isn't it? Interesting. I actually played Sealed before this one, but it went horrendously wrong, so I just decided to scrap... to actually scrap the footage, unfortunately, because I ended up going 0-3 with a really, really bad Sealed pool. If you want to go see that, it is on the Discord, and the link to that is down in the description below. Yeah, it was just actually atrocious. There was no removal. The bombs were lackluster. Just everything went wrong, to be honest. Alright. So, I'm not blown away by trading off the Sedge Scorpion with the Loaming Shaman there, but if I'm going to pressure my opponent, I'm going to have to do something like that eventually. Octoprophet. If it's a prophet, shouldn't it be an octopus wizard? Or a cleric? Red. Oh, no red. Okay, well, let's get a forest down. And get in with the Trailblazer. We can activate that and turn it into a 4/4 if they don't block. If they do, then we get to trade, which is nice, but... Yep. Nice mana sink is really good for us. Really need a red source. If we get red source, we probably win. And honestly, I don't care about the board enough. Sleep paralysis is annoying. But we do have the passive on it, so it pumps up all of our elementals, which is not irrelevant. Yeah, I think if we manage to slam down a Chandra... Ooh. Red sauce, please. Okay. I could trade... I get 2-for-1. 2-for-1 doesn't seem great. I think I'll just play my island and pass. Yeah, if I get this Chandra, I'm just going to tick it up, because I think I can probably... It's basically a 6-turn clock, because our opponent doesn't kill it the turn after, most likely. Take that. So we get at least 2 tick-ups, if I had to guess, so we're dealing 2 damage every turn. So around 6 turns to win. There we go. Alright. Chandra coming on in. We can't really minus, because this is an elemental, so they get to keep it. I could minus. But again, I kind of want to have that threat in play. Yeah, maybe I do -3. What's the odds that they have a 3 damage spell that can hit a Planeswalker? Is it worth the risk? These are the questions we ask ourselves. I think I'm going to tick up. I think it's a bit too...
It's not too hot for you.
Too hot for you? Thanks, Chandra. You sure showed me. I think it's too much of a risk. We actually get to block with the Healer of the Glade or the Risen Reef to keep Chandra alive anyway. Presumably. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No pressure.
No pressure. What the hell? Well, that's fun. I guess we're gonna lose now. Agent of Treachery, what a bomb. Yeah, well, I'm definitely glad that I ticked up. Because that gives me at least a chance of winning. But now we're taking 2 damage a turn. I'm going to lose to my own Chandra. Getting in with the Thicket Crasher. Sure. I could have activated the Trailblazer at a certain point, actually, and used the Rabid Bite there, so it's not actually a 2-for-1. Oh god, did I miss out on value by not doing that? Completely forgot about Trailblazer. I assumed it was just completely out of action, but it isn't. There are a few paralysis kind of effects that are similar to that stop activated abilities. This is not one of them, though. I just assumed it was. Falsely assumed. Alright, we take 2. We're now on evens with our opponent, and that's not a good thing. What are we Risen Reefing into? Pulsar Marassa buys us some time. It's probably just kill a Thicket Crasher. Activate and kill. And then just start working on chump blocks, I guess. Opponent's at 9. Yeah, this airstrike was something that I was concerned about. Not having a flyer to actually interact with. And this is definitely the matchup where that seems to be the case. 6-7, we die if we don't block. I think we keep the Risen Reef in play. Just on the off chance that there's something. There's just nothing though, is there? Because we take 3 now, and then we take 3 next turn, so we have to gain life. And we draw land. I died to my own card. Are you kidding me? Come on, Pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Healer, actually. Is that enough? Land. And a pulse. Alright. Now we just have to not die. Can we not die for a turn? I don't think so. I think we're dead. Mo. Our opponent can minus kill one of my creatures. They're choosing to just deal 4, so I have to basically be on 3 life by the end of this turn, which is not possible. Actually, it is possible, isn't it? No, it isn't, because we got trampled to contend with. Yep, I'm dead to my own card. What a tilt. Okay, we're in, and got an expensive hand, and we have the wrong kind of mana for it, I would say. We're not actually doing anything until turn 4, so this is a mulligan. 3 lands, castable cards, all 3 colours of mana. This one I can take. Let's get rid of... I almost want to get rid of the Reduce to Ashes, because it's uncastable, but it is our removal. I guess we got Pulse to buy us some time. Yeah, I need double green with this one as well. This one's all kind of wrong, I think. That's the wrong colour. Oh, come on, don't do me like this, game. Vial of Dragonfire. Don't do me like this, game. Oh my god. Am I just getting unlucky, or have I built a bad deck? I don't know. I really don't. I get to gain some life, I suppose. So that's the thing. Play our red. I think game 1 we got colour screwed. But my mana was a bit off, and that was kind of on me for not checking. And then game 2, my opponent stole my Chandra and killed me with it. Otherwise we were winning that game. I think there was no doubt in my mind whatsoever, short of them stealing my Chandra, rather than killing it, we were going to win that game. We just had so much more life than they did, but they managed to pull it back. But yeah, we don't get the double green. I feel like we're just getting hard done to be honest. Maybe we just don't have the mana fixing. We needed some, like, Gift of Paradises to make 3 colour work. Evolving Wilds, more dual lands. Maybe that's the case. I guess this one's not over, so let's not be too doom and gloom about it. Alright, we take 1. Because we're still on 21. It's time to draw cards, right? We just need double green. There we go. Alright, so what do we do with our double green now then? Do we play the Silverback Shaman, 5/4 with Trample? Do we kill a artifact with a Brontodon? I think that's incorrect, but maybe the Ceratops is the way to go. I think Ceratops is the way to go here. Blocks everything, has reach, can trample through. Protection from blue as well means if they have the counter spell, at least I have a threat down. But if they've got Reduce to Ashes, Chandra's, Ignition... Well, they don't have the double red for a lot of the double red removal spells. They only need a shock, though, with that Vial of Dragonfire around. 2 damage to a target creature. You just have to make up for it with a shock. Pump spell, obvious. Not falling for that one. What do you take me for? Dagger Sail, Aeronaut. See, that's what I wanted my Reckless Airstrike for. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't have flying unless it's their turn, which means sorcery speed. This is garbage against the Aeronaut, but this has the potential to deal more damage in general. Could also kill an artifact as well. I don't think that's as relevant as killing the Spitfire. I'm just going to kill this thing. Why didn't this thing have the ability to have Vigilance? Would it be too broken? Maybe it's too broken. I don't know. I'm going to give it trample, though, if they block. They do not. So, is there anything I should give it? Reach, trample, haste? No, not really. And now I get to play the Silverback Shaman. Okay, I feel like we've got a decent board presence. All that could change in a matter of moments, I suppose. Opponent just steals my stuff and we feel bad. Yeah. Like Pulse. After I use my Reckless Airstrike. Something like that would be pretty bad. Lavakin Brawler. Does this say each other attacking creature? No, it's just each elemental. So this attacks as a 3/4. So I'm going to give this... I didn't want to do that actually, did I? I'm going to give it Trample, because now I've activated it and I can't turn it back. I was going to give it Vigilance, and then I remembered that was the one thing that I wanted it to have, but it doesn't. So, have Trample. Wish you could cancel that, like most other activated abilities where you've got a choice. I feel like they don't really block anyway, but yeah. Okay, this worked out. Sure. We get that right out of the way. And I can pulse my Ceratops back on end step. I probably should do it now, right? Just in case they've got counter magic. Just get it back. I can give it haste if I draw a green source off the top. So the 6 on us is not as bad. 7 actually, isn't it? Because this thing will... This card ain't bad. It's basically a short sword, which is almost playable in most decks, but it also has the added ability of basically auto-equipping itself. So it's a 2/2 for 2 when it comes down. I think it's a decent card, actually. Alright, 4/3. Getting in. Aggressive. Rabid Bite is real nice. I could do Rabid Bite Brawler. If we fight the Dungeon Geist, I get to untap my Shaman. Yeah, let's bait with the Brawler, because we really want the Rabid Bite to resolve. And it does. And now we make these two fight. And offer a trade with a Loyal Pegasus, which actually it can't, can it? Can't attack or block alone. It's a decent card, but it's never a good 1-drop. It's a good 2-drop, I guess. Good 2-drop if you got 2 Pegasus. I think that's when it's like God tier, right? A 4/6. What is it with my opponent and playing a card that I would really rather have used my old one on? I guess I've got protection from blue, right? So that's not too bad, but this thing can be unblockable. So I'm actually just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead if my opponent notices. Well, let's just give it haste. Because I can't block any of the flyers, and I can't block the other thing, so... I just have to hope this is okay, right? Because this is threatening lethal, so they're forced to chump block my Shaman, which is not a bad thing. They block here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, just can't threaten lethal. So, lose the Shaman. If they don't notice that they can give unblockable to the Serpent, then maybe I'm okay. I win if that's the case. But if they, for some reason, read their card, then I lose. Zephyr Charge also does it. Alright. Oh. I really feel hard done to on this one, I'm not gonna lie. Feels like I was a little bit cheated. Game 1 colour screwed. Game 2 stole my win con that was an absolute assured victory. And then game 3 kind of had the same thing where I used a spell and then they played the perfect answer. Like, I could have them block the gorilla with the unblockable creature and then Rabid Bite if I hadn't have used the Rabid Bite, thinking that there wasn't a better thing to follow it up with. But it was just perfect answer after perfect answer. 1 and 3. Yeah. So my first one was 0 and 3 and it was depressing. This one's 1 and 3 and it's equally depressing, but I'm going to publish this one because the pool was good. I think just the draws weren't great. Maybe my lines weren't great. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below if you think I could have played better. Was it my misplays that cost me the game, or was it just bad luck? Bad luck of the draw. It feels like bad luck of the draw, but I'm open to interpretation on that one. Cavalier of Flame. Alright guys, well, if you'd somehow enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more Limited in the future. I'll be back on Sunday once again to play again, and we're going to be doing some drafts, so then I get to pick my cards, and a little less on finding what the pool is, and more on the skill of that, which is going to be fun, because I'm not that good of a Limited player, so, you know, go easy on me, I guess, because I'm not actually that great at this, but I'm trying. So, give me a little bit of a break, I guess. But other than that, I want some feedback. I want you to know, let me know if you want to see more of this. I want you to tell me what I did wrong, what I did right. I need to know. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.